Hey everybody, Roger Corville here, and I'm a nobody. I'm not going to talk about me, but I do want to talk to you about the Umpqua Community College shooting, violent video games, and do so from a perspective that may be a slightly different take, in a way that supports, I think, what's going on with the game changer movement. You see, my connection to the Umpqua Community College shooting is that one of the first officers that was on the scene was a longtime friend of mine, and in fact, he was a roommate of mine years ago, and one of the kids that was killed was my nephew's best friend. So this hits about as close to home as it can get. And that brings me back to this idea of violent video games and the role they play in the culture. And I am not here to say that we shouldn't change video games, change laws, change educational processes or policies or procedures or none of that. But I want to say I think there's a more foundational level thing that we need to consider and keep in mind in all of it, which is a heart level issue. Garbage in, garbage out. We've known that for all of human history, right? And books written like Think and Grow Rich or Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, that kind of stuff is designed to help us feed ourselves with stuff that goes in, because what goes in starts to affect what comes out. And what's in our heart and or not in our heart is very much affected by that which is around us and that we choose to take in. So if you've ever played a first-person shooter kind of video game, or any violent video game for that matter, one of the challenges, and I'm no psychologist, but one of the challenges I think is that it starts to desensitize us to violence, because as it gets more and more real, actually pulling the trigger, actually taking a knife out of my belt and slitting someone's throat starts to form pathways in the brain that I think contribute to the problem. And I'm no psychologist. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what to do about it exactly, but I do know this, that at some level, that underneath all of that, and one of the things that I love about what Eric and the Game Changer movement are doing is saying, hey, we need to be rethinking this stuff. And I just wanted to share with you that I think there's something totally foundational that needs to undergird literally all that we do. As parents, as citizens, as supporters of the Game Changer movement, what is the heart level issue here? And how can we grow our world and our communities in a direction that feeds them with things that support and uplift positive human thinking and human interaction, instead of feeding them with bad food? Something to think about for your day. Support Eric and the Game Changer movement. I encourage you. Have a great one.